Hello, this is Mr. Inadequate, and I am playing City State 2. Now, this is the end of the tutorial that I've followed through with my city of Dobringarad. As you can see, we're losing money. So I didn't well, I survived. I didn't go bankrupt, and I did get to almost 5,000 people. What I want to do is just show things. Now, first of all, this is my industrial sector, which is growing. I've got two diesel generators with both of them going to provide power, two water towers. I've got high-rise and low-density housing. Oops. Large housing part. Up in here, yeah, you can't really see it, but this is there. I think there's high-rise. Up here is medium density shopping. Along the main drag is a lot of shopping and some housing. That's the Department of Immigration. Yeah. There's my government headquarters. What's this? Yeah. Can't click on it as anything. This is my airport. Now, let's zoom in. This isn't going to be an exceedingly long. I just want to show some details. Oh. As you can see, the closer you get in, the louder the effects are. Oh, oh. Not, 100%, but they look very good, I think. And this is not a city builder per se. Let's zoom all the way out. It is a nation builder. I want to see how far out this lets me go. This is the square, but there are a lot of squares. And as you can see, I've got a lot of land just to fill in this square. Sleepy little capital. Now, this was the tutorial, and they kept telling you to do things, and so I did them. I've got mostly gravel roads, and I won't be doing gravel roads when I play this game for real. I don't know why the music came up. So anyhow, there's a lot of planning that would have to go in. I would have to do a lot of experiments, and I don't want to bore my viewers with laying out roads, laying out houses, racing stuff, starting over. So I will be having videos of this game, but it'll be mostly updates on how the city and the nation itself basically goes along. Let me see something. Am I losing? I want to see something. I've stabilized a little bit. No. Yeah, okay. Now, you've got land value, land use, birthright, religiousness, pollution, which is going to be over here, traffic, and you can see it's the main drag that's the problem. Sense of security, there's the police station. Health, there's the hospital. Education, I've got 2 elementary schools. Water usage and power usage for layers that you can use to check. Now, economic freedom, approval, you can go by the population, you can go the economy, charts, okay. Not sure what, stability is at 100, what's this? Unemployment's 8%, which in a way is good because that means we have more people than jobs rather than more jobs than people. The budget, I had, you know, like for example, if I was to lower the budget on retail, okay, if I was, okay, I'm getting slums built. I'm not going to continue with this particular game. It was useful following the tutorial to see some of the things you have to do, but it was not useful insofar as planning because you kept getting hit with things. I will turn the tutorial off in the future. Border control, I'm getting 92% of my migrants from least developed countries. Yeah. Okay, border policy, airport connections, civil rights, economic freedom, unemployment, quality of life. Yeah, the developed countries don't think we have very qualified. And we're getting, the least developed countries are coming here, migrants, because basically, plus 0%. Well, anyhow, now this is legislation, economy, government. Can I do no, see, I can't. A lot of these things I can't do yet. It's just society. Okay. Now, I don't know how it didn't get into research really. Yeah, look at that. I need a lot more housing. Okay. Stats, and you've got all these stats and everything. Now, Okay, close. Now you've got transport, gravel road, street, another kind of street, road, avenue, avenue, highway, highway access road, and you would be using them to connect your cities. Same with the rails, station, underground rail connection, underground rail tracks, underground station, bus stops, and airports. Public services, elementary school, high school. University is not available yet. You would have to research it. Hospital, fire department, police. Water towers for water, water pumping station, but we don't have any water to pump here. Diesel generator, solar farm, coal power plant, a lot more expensive than a diesel. Nuclear power plant, and then a fusion power plant, which you would have to research. Government buildings, you got the headquarters, the Department of Immigration, which unlocks your border and allows migrants to come in better. Central Bank, Department of Commerce, Department of Social Affairs, Capital, which for customs, and then helipad, which unlocks the state copter mode. Now these are the special buildings, archaeology, beta, archaeology gamma, state social media. You can do things about the terrain, and that's the census tool. Okay. And just hover over something and it'll tell you. Now, your building, your zoning rather, you got light, medium, and high density housing, light, medium, and high density commercial, light, medium, high industrial, and you can do farming. Religious buildings, you have a choice between a Christian church, an Islamic mosque, and a pagoda, which is Buddhist, I believe. Parks, you have a pedestrian alley, tree only, tall grass, fountains, flowers, statues, small plaza, different types of small plazas, large plazas, and then a basketball court. Yeah. State-owned public housing units, you know, light, medium, and high densities. Small state-owned factory, medium state-owned factory, public market. And this is, of course, your bulldozer to erase your mistakes. Now, I forget where you find that. Yeah. Yeah, here it is, government type. We're currently an elitist republic. Now, although it goes to the right, these are the left. And although it goes to the left, these are the right. You can, you know, this is kind of centrist. I did do a left-centered start, but apparently I am very light. I'm an elitist republic, whereas I would probably want to be a liberal democracy. And then you can go all the way over here. So communist utopia or a far-right dystopia. Communist dictatorship. Maybe I'm reading these backwards. Huh. Well, anyhow, that is pretty much an overview of the game. You know, and the industry doesn't have a lot of names on it that I can see. Definitely won't be choosing this map. I'll be choosing a more coastal map, I think. But this is definitely my industrial park over here. And I chose a Christian church, obviously. I think this is the hospital. No, that's immigration. I know there's a hospital here. I think it's... there's the hospital. We can upgrade that. Now, as you can see, there's qualifications for the buildings that are like hospital or school. They tell you, you know, A is best, F is, it's kind of like a grading system. And let it run a little bit. See, we went all the way to B just by doing those upgrades. Generator. So basically, here's the Capitol building with our flag. Now, I can also go down here. There's the fire department. Now, see, so I have good police and fire. I don't have any riots at the moment. I could probably stand to build buses, but like I said, I'm not continuing this one. I am just posting what the game looks like, how complex it is, because quite frankly, I don't know how I would get out. Okay, this is the nation view. There's essentially a number of different types of maps you can choose, and each one has 3 choices. So, for example, coastal would have 3 choices, archipelago would have 3 choices, exotic 3, plains 3, valleys, etc. I believe I chose a coastal. And if we go up here, yes. Yeah, because South Shore is the name of it. So I could have built down closer to the ocean, or over by this lake to get the water pumping station, or these lakes. If I was to play this, I would probably, when it's time to expand down towards the shore. But as you can see, it is, you know, that map that I showed you that had a lot of space to improve on, at where the city was, that's one of many. You have a huge nation you want to get going. You would want to probably expand maybe over here for farming, fishing. Maybe there's fish farms, I don't know. There's a lot I haven't really investigated with this game. I just did the tutorial, and I'm enjoying it, to be truthful. It's very complicated, and as I said, as I play it, I will show you what I have built so far. I won't show you me building it, because I consider that kind of boring unless the person is very, very good or very, very entertaining. And I'm not that good at games like this. And I'm not that entertaining when it comes to placing down the roads and trying to see exactly what I should build where. I gotta do some more planning on this. But anyhow, I think we used all our money. But this was, as I said, the tutorial. I'm going to be a lot more careful in the future. And I will be doing starts and restarts, and who wants to watch that? But I do like City State 2. I think it's a... yeah. Well, oh, yeah, I'm going bankrupt. There's the one, budget. Let's see if this helps. No, it's not going to help at all. So anyhow, it is very easy to run out of money in this game. And it's going to be a challenge. I like it. It isn't City Skylines by any means, but it doesn't pretend to be. It is a lot more than City Skylines. So maybe the graphics aren't as good, and things like that, but it isn't just about a city. You start with your capital city, and then you gotta, it's more like workers in Soviet Socialist Republic Workers and Resources, in that you're building a country, not just the city. So I'm interested to see how this goes and how I can deal with it, and this has been my look at what I came up with at the end of the tutorial. Obviously it's not feasible, and I need to read more on the game and watch other videos and play around with it, but I thought you guys would be interested in seeing it and hearing what I thought about it. This is Mr. Inadequate playing City State 2. I hope you enjoyed the video.